Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. And I've got a nice game of free-for-all on Array, and I'm using the Ghost Pro Warlord Pro Ninja Pro setup with my trusted Galil, Silencer Duel Mags. Now, Array is normally a really massive map that you can't really have a fast-paced and action-packed free-for-all game. So it is a bit of a campy one, if you want to have a really high KD, if you want to do really well, you have to find someone who's not yet started playing the game and shoot them in the face. No, and basically what you'll see me do is this is where I've spawned. So this is the area where I will use my headset. This is the area where I'll use my my Killstreaks. It's the area that I'll work my way around and basically just sort of patrol. So the guy that I believe that is the guy that I just killed, who's come back to look for the revenge, and decides against it. I get a nice, very lucky kill just as he disappears behind the truck. But basically how I play free-for-all, and you may have seen it from previous videos, if I make a kill, I tend to turn around and run the other way, and that's because the game will often, if they press X straight away rather than watching the kill cam, it will spawn them somewhere behind you. So it allows me to protect myself from the spawn system of the game. So I'll make a kill and then go towards the areas of the map that I know are spawn points where they might have spawned in again. Now it does result in some games of me killing the same person 3 or 4 times in a row before the game respawns them on the other side of the map. Which does imply that the game recognises when someone's just getting absolutely spawn killed eventually, and will do something about it. However, it doesn't stop it happening once or twice, which is always when it gets annoying. So it's a bit of a slow one really on this map, and with any game type that revolves around killing more people than you die, the more times than you die, it's always worth taking it slow. Again, a couple of noobs in this this lobby, so I've got the advantage of they haven't got ninja. Or they wouldn't have selected ninja, and they're just running around and letting me know where they are. So I'm starting to realise that there's someone else in the game who's picking up kills as well, and so I need to be a little bit more aggressive than I have been, and try and push and find some kills. So I'm using my big UAV map to see where the red dots are, to see where the best area of the map for me to head to is, and I don't really want to be pushing like along the narrow corridors where people camp. I've got a nice little red dot somewhere near here, and unfortunately there's a dead body on the ground, so I believe he might have died, but I can hear him, so I do push for him. Now when I'm running, like you can see, I've spun around and run the other direction towards the spawns along the back, but I'm just sort of playing it slow, playing it careful. I don't have to worry about the enemy spy planes or Killstreaks because I've got Ghost Pro on, and don't have to worry too much about the using my headset here to a horrible advantage to me, just letting him run right past me. Don't have to worry about too many pieces of equipment on this particular area of the map, because it's not a channeled area where you can use a claymore. That's what I'm thinking, or it's not a particularly good location to use maybe a motion sensor. Now this guy's shooting down my spy plane, but because he's distracted, it allows me to hone in on him. I can hear him moving around, but I couldn't work out where he was. And here I use a flash because he's got the slight drop on me, and it allows me to make the kill rather than risk getting a death. That's one thing I do like about Warlord Pro, especially when using it with something that isn't scavenger, is it means that you've got extra grenades which you can use like that. So that's how you tactically use a flashbang or a concussion grenade. You wait for the enemy who you think's got a drop on you, and you throw the flash grenade to give you back the advantage, so that you can, obviously like I did there, wait until he's flashed and then just step out one side of the rock, hope it's not the side that he's aimed at, and then get a kill. So I've picked up my SS-71. I'm in two minds initially whether or not to bring it straight in, but because there's no one instantly nearby, I think there's no harm. Obviously I want to get to my dogs, I want to get my 11 kill streak on the go. I can see this guy in the corner, I'm not really quite sure what he's doing. He throws a grenade, which is a bit of a weird one, and obviously I get the easy kill. But you can see that was the guy that I killed when he was flashed, so he spawned almost, well, I guess within game's distance, about 20 meters from where he died, which if he'd not either been cross or changing class or something, or randomly throwing grenades, he could have come back and tried to revenge me. Now I think this guy's in the corner here, but I throw my Semtex and it doesn't get a kill. That's because I realise now obviously he's on the other side of the wall. So I push round, and I push up, and hopefully that he's not looking at this corner. It takes a few seconds for me to get the aim on, which is a bad piece of shoot for me. I get my dogs and bring them straight in, because now I can obviously not worry too much about dying, and either decide just to rush and get more kills. I fail hard to shoot this dude and then the 50 pops up, which makes me think I've killed him, but annoyingly it's the dogs getting a kill, so I do die there quite badly from not paying attention to what I was shooting at. And as you see, I died about 10 meters in front of where I spawned, but I didn't really want to rush him because I don't know where he would have moved to, I don't know where he's hiding. And then I see someone climbing up the ladder and try and get a few shots on him. So I know there's an enemy spy plane, I know there's no harm in that doing any damage to me, so I'm going to focus on getting this guy up here, because I can't throw semtexes apparently, because I want my dogs to have the option to kill as many people as possible. So I've got Ninja, I've got Ghost, so he can't see me on the UAV, he can't hear me climbing the ladder, so I just get up behind him, stab him in the back. I don't know why it took me a second longer to stab him. Now for those of you that don't know, you can't jump down off here unless you've got another no fall damage unlock. So I have to climb down, and climbing down ladders in Black Ops is a massive pain in the arse. So this noob unfortunately is not having the best game. He's running the RPK, making a load of noise, and for some reason thinks that he's playing Modern Warfare and can knife me from 100 miles away. And I see someone spawn just behind me and get a nice long range burst fire kill. So once again, using the UAV to my advantage, I can see a red dot somewhere near here. I'll follow him, I'll work out where he's going, and unfortunately it's the level 7 dude again, so I can get some more kills towards my next kill streak. So there's 12 random points of the game gone. I can see this guy behind me. Unfortunately he rushes and runs almost past the point where he can shoot me, and that means that I'm able to get the kill. So I'm still picking up kills and working my way around using the UAV, getting quite lucky in those two instances there. I can see this red dot near here. I know he's going to run in possibly into here, so I'm just sort of waiting to see where he goes, and then because the UAV is delayed, I almost look behind me as he runs in, but I get a lucky instinct knife, which is something you'll very rarely see me do. I very rarely am prepared to knife. So it's 13:50, so I've got a couple of kills left. Obviously I think I'm a kill or two short of another Blackbird, which would really help me tie up the game, get a nice 30, it would be 30-1 with it, but unfortunately it doesn't quite go to plan in that sense. So I'm looking for the kills. I know this is a spawn area in this corner. I'm working my way around, trying to play it safe, trying to be careful and cautious, but I'm not checking my corners. I'm sort of rushing a bit too aggressively. I can hear people moving around. I can see this guy on the stairs, and I get my SR-71. And now, as I say a few times, if you've got an SR-71, you shouldn't die. But his unsilenced Galil is fair and square better range than my silenced Galil, so I die just short of a 30-1 game. And then I fail to shoot this guy. I think he might come round, so I throw a couple of grenades at him, and then using my SR-71 still, just basically waiting and looking, and failing to throw semtexes. Now I run in here with my pistol because I think he's going to be flashed, but I get really unlucky. He just instantly kills me as I walk in the doorway, so that was a bit unlucky and a bit silly. I tried to rush for the last kill cam with the pistol, but made the mistake. But luckily the game spawns me with a nice level 6 to shoot in the back. Right guys, so 30-3, 10-1 KD, free for all on array, which reaches the score limit and doesn't time out, with a nice dog streak. Leave us a rate, leave us a comment, and if you've enjoyed, please subscribe. Bye for now guys.